have clipped his fingernails, we'd be in overtime right now.
Or, if the refs were into, like, dramatics in the flare, they would have just counted it anyway.
Right,
this is a middle school game. We would have
Forget the rules. Yeah, they go close enough.
This is entertainment.
It was a cool highlight. NBA Showtime, Ahmed Fareed, Brian Scalabrine, Evan Turner. There were two people standing right here outside the paint that did think the New York Knicks should miss. Jalen Brunson should miss that last free throw.
And then what happens if they make that and they lose the game?
Well, they wouldn't have had time because he had the rebound and all that stuff.
It's never a question. If you can go up 3, you go up 3. Never a question.
Right.
Sorry.
It did work out because we're hoping to hear from Karl Anthony Towns here in a second, but Jalen Brunson, 12 straight points, 17 in the fourth quarter, took over the game.
I think Austin Rivers did a really good job of explaining to everybody, he is Mr. Clutch. He loves these moments. Evan went to one of his high school games. You see him in college. You see him in Dallas. You see him in the Knicks. He just loves the big moments, and he delivers.
Yeah, and he's super poised, super stoic. When he started off the game shooting rough, 5 for 16, he didn't crack. He didn't, get nervous or anything. He just played a full game. He had 12 assists before he started going off, and he went off into the fourth, and he was Superman.
So here it is, the first 3 quarters, 13, 17 in the fourth quarter, very efficient. He needed to be there, stop passing to his teammates. He just took it all himself. And I guess that's what it is. The New York Knicks, end of the game, we're seeing the blueprint. When they need a shot, I guess it's this guy.
Yeah, and a lot of people could destroy Karl Anthony Towns for whatever they want to, but he's the one setting the screens. He's the one getting the mismatch for Brunson to go to work. So, that stuff does matter. They are afraid of his pick and pop, so the screens when he comes over allows Brunson to get the matchup that he wants. And I thought the Knicks and Jalen Brunson did a great job with that.
Yeah, the only reason why that worked so well is because they brought their intensity defensively. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, when they're struggling on the defensive end, Jalen doesn't have a chance to be Mr. Clutch or bring it on home. He had guys behind him getting stops, and he was able to, will and deal and be that star and put the team on his back.
Talk about the offense with the New York Knicks, but you look at this run they've had in the second half. It is the defense, and we did see Karl Anthony Towns, but we also, when the big guys are on the court for the New York Knicks, including Mitchell Robinson, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, I love the double big lineup. And the thing is, what we saw today is this is a championship-level defense. It's size. They got strength. They can hit the boards. They're a pain to deal with offensively, and I just thought this was their best defensive group today, and a lot of their defense turned into easy offense.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson came in with a lot of energy. They struggled on the offensive glass, trying to keep the Hawks off the offensive glass through the first 3 quarters, but he came in with energy, physicality, and he had, 3 blocks, 2 steals as well. So he really set the tone in the third quarter and got them going.
So what did this game show you about the New York Knicks? Because we're talking about it in the pregame show. We're joking around a little bit, like you're going to write them off if they don't win this game. But you did want to see something against good competition. What'd they show you?
I've always believed that the Knicks have a championship-level defense. I believe that their high level can go through and they can get to the finals. And who knows whenever you get there, you never know what's going to happen. But it's not consistent, and then the defense, you still got to finish with rebounding the basketball. But if you have a clutch player and you can guard, you always have a chance to win. They have to figure out some things. I don't know why they whine so much about shots and offense when their calling card should just be focus on our defense. And I think Austin Rivers did a good job of talking about that. When the playoffs come around, they're going to lock in. And I believe them based off this game, because you see them in the fourth quarter. When they need to lock in, they locked in.
It was a good road win as well. So to be able to go against one of the hottest teams in the league on the road versus that crowd, that was a big-time game. And then you have to give credit to the others, like OG and Mikal Bridges. They did their job helping out the corners, being active.
With Brian Scalabrine and Evan Turner, final shot. CJ, 1.2 seconds left. Did you know it was too late? What's going through your head when you see that go in?
I was like, man, I hope we don't have one of those type of games. You're the hottest team in the NBA, and they're playing extremely well. So I almost feel like you should expect a 3-quarter shot to go in by CJ. But, we escape. We find a way to win. We put ourselves in a position to win. So at the end of the day, we did our job.
What's your balance between playing the 5 but also playing with Mitchell Robinson? You guys had some success with that lineup today.
Yeah, I mean, just utilizing what we do best, especially with Mitch, man. He was amazing tonight. Having his imprint on the game everywhere, and he did an amazing job. And for me, I just try to impact winning. I have have the job of being able to do anything we need on the court for our team. If it's play the 4, play the 5, guard Dyson Daniels, whatever the case may be. I just want to impact winning, and I was happy I was able to do that tonight.
But Kat, tonight it looked like you flipped the switch, and you were like the most dominant player on the court. What do you have to do to continue to keep that switch on and help lead, the Knicks back to the promised land? No pressure.
Pressure has been something I've been gifted with since I came into the league as a #1 pick, so It's nothing new. Yeah. And for me, it just continue to find ways to impact the game, ways to imprint myself into the game and impact the game. And I thought in the third quarter, I knew we was down a little bit. I just wanted to kind of, as you would say, as a boxer, I was going to leave the ring with my shield. I wanted to make sure I left it all out there and gave ourselves a chance to win. And at least, I can feel good at the end of the day that we tried our best and we learned. But at the end of the day, man, when you got Jalen Brunson in a clutch situation, you feel pretty good about your odds.
When it's all said and done, what is the identity of this team? What do you guys preach every day?
We got to get better. We got to continue to get better. We have these last games, and these are the last test runs before it's the real thing. And we got to make sure that every single day we're getting better. We're getting that 1%, 2% better. We're understanding, the new coaching system, offensively, defensively, even a little more. Because when we're in the playoffs and the crowd's loud and you're in the away game, you got to trust each other and you got to trust your instincts and your habits. So it's time to build those and make sure that those standards are high when we step in for our first game in the playoffs.
Okay, how does it feel when you come out here versus a hot team and you play that level defense? What does that feel like?
Our team?
Yeah, just in general. I mean, it was clicking on, it was playoff time, it's clicking on all cylinders.
I think we did great tonight. I don't think we showed the best version of ourselves, to be honest. And I think we still got a lot of work to do, but we got these last games, these last practices to get it all right. And like I said, be ready game 1. But right now, the playoffs been started for us. We need to build on our habits and standards since 10 games ago. So we're heading in the right direction at the right time. But we got to continue to trend in that direction because we got some amazing opponents coming up.
Congrats on the win, Kat. We'll let you go, but want to let you know, another double-double, you're back on top. #1 in the NBA in double-doubles.
I don't mean nothing, man. I just need the Knicks to be #1, #2 seed, man.
I know, we can say that for you. Congratulations on that. Kat, well done. Thanks for the time. Good luck the rest of the way. Karl Anthony Towns, one of the good ones there. There's tonight. There's the double-double, 21 and 12. One more than Jokic. I mean, that's a feather in the cap.
No question about it. My man gets heat, but he gets it done.
Yeah, we kind of take it for granted, for real. Like, everybody was talking about his personality and what's going on, his body language, but all he does is really handle business. He just needs to keep that switch on.
I thought you nailed it. He played hard today, and when he plays hard, it's a difference maker for the Knicks.
Did you guys know this? Fastest in NBA history. Over 16,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, 1,000 three-pointers.
Is that that's like our career numbers combined, Scal. How many you got? I know I got like 300 rebounds at least.
Anytime you talk about career numbers, just keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either. We'll double yours, Scal. We'll double them next time we talk about it. All right, anything else that's left unsaid about this team? I don't think so. I think Knicks, who knows?
That's a great win on the road.
I was really excited. I'm not going to lie. That was a tough win, great win. Like I said, the stars stepped up, but the others look very, very good as well. Just need to get a little bit more deeper, and that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, identity is their defense. If they lock in, you always have that guy in Jalen Brunson. They could be a dangerous team.
In Atlanta, what do we think? They're all right. They're okay. They got some talent. They're ahead of schedule right now, I think.
I want to see Jalen Johnson late game just be the guy. It doesn't mean you have to shoot it. It just means I got to mention your name. Yeah. I can't ask, hey man, how come we didn't talk about you today? Not in the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes of a close game.
Yeah. All right. Ahead of schedule, but yeah, we'll see what they can do in the postseason, which it looks like they will be in. They don't have to go through the play-in tournament there. All right, we got more coming up on the way here. NBA Showtime. More from big buckets from around the league. Jalen Brunson just went off in the fourth. I mean,
I one time told him, I don't think you're going to make the NBA.
Yeah.